morning everyone, and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. I'm in such a good mood this morning, and I was in such a bad mood the last couple of days, so we're just gonna roll with it. Today is Monday, the 7th of October, and I wasn't sure if we were gonna vlog this week, honestly, because last week ended up being kind of a bust. I think the vlog still turned out okay, but just like reading wise, last week wasn't my week. I was so stressed about like so many other things, so reading just really took the back seat. But I have high hopes for this week, and I have high hopes that this vlog will be more interesting. So last week I finished reading Tunnel of Bones by Victoria Schwab, and now I'm currently in the middle of 2 books. I finally started The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. We are 28% of the way through that audiobook, so I have about 8 hours left, and I am trying so hard to finish Feast of Sparks. I've been reading this book for weeks. I am on page 345 now, so I have like 80 pages left. I'm trying to finish this so hard. I keep like sitting down to read, and then I end up skimming it because I'm just so over this book and I just want it to be done. If I didn't have only 80 pages left, I would DNF it, but I'm so close to the end, so I'm gonna push through and we're gonna finish it. I can already see where this is going and I don't like it. So maybe we'll finish this today if I just want to torture myself for like half an hour. But yeah, it's about 10:30 right now. I've had such a good morning. I only had one class this morning, which was kind of nice. That means I got to sleep until 6. And immediately after I finished my class, I got some tea and I watched the news and I worked on my book and I finished editing 1 chapter of it. That's been my goal. I really want to get back into working on my own book because I took a break from it. So my goal is to edit at least 1 chapter per day. I might do more than that if I have more time than that, but that's just because I really want to build back in that habit and that consistency of working on it just like a little bit every single day. I don't know why. This is the one thing that always falls on the back burner when I get busy. It's like the one thing that I refuse to prioritize because I feel guilty about prioritizing this. I don't know why. It's always been this way with my writing. Like I prioritize YouTube and work and like working out and reading and social life and literally everything over this because I feel guilty prioritizing this, and I don't know why, and I need to stop doing that. So I finished editing chapter 7 today. I might jump to chapter 8 today because I think I'm gonna have a little bit more time than I usually do today. And then after I edited that and watched the news and stuff this morning, I got my workout in all before 10 o'clock. Like, it was such a productive morning. This is why I swear by waking up so early. I've gotten a good chunk of everything I wanted to get done for the day before 10 a.m. I feel very accomplished. And it leaves more of today to like do things I actually want to do. So yeah, I have nannying at 2:30 as usual. And I have some business emails that I need to take care of, both for editorial stuff and for YouTube stuff, but that shouldn't take me too long today. I'm really enjoying The Turn of the Key so far. It's kind of funny because the main character is a nanny. It's hitting too close to home. It's a little weird. So yeah, I would really like to make some more progress with that today. I would really like to finish this stupid book and make some more progress in my book. Yeah, I think it should be a good day. That should be a good week. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're enjoying your October spooky books if you are into that kind of thing. I think that's all I have to say for this first clip, so I'll just see you guys later. So I think since we last spoke, I've read like another 10% of Turn of the Key. Nothing too significant, but what I want to do right now, I think, totally unrelated. I think I'm going to organize my closet and listen to rap music because I'm like in the mood to do that. Is that a specific mood? I think it is now. I think I still have some of my winter stuff like packed up, and it's starting to get cold here. We're supposed to get snow and like a high of 30 degrees on Thursday, which is crazy because it was like 90 degrees yesterday. But yeah, I just want to like organize it, like put sweaters together, put sweatshirts together, that kind of thing. And I could do it while I listen to my audiobook, but for some reason I feel the need to put on like aggressive rap music while I organize my closet. Maybe because this morning while I was working out I didn't listen to my rap music, and that's what I usually listen to. Rap is only when I'm like lifting weights, and I didn't do it this morning, and now my body is like craving aggressive music. It's literally 5 minutes from when I would usually leave. Like, I'm all dressed, I have my shoes on, I'm ready to go. And I just got a text from the mom saying that last minute they don't need me today because she's gonna be home. So now I have the afternoon off, which I can't really complain about, but that just like threw all of my plans for today for a loop. I was literally like about to leave, like I was packing up my bag. So now I have the rest of the day off. I've been making really good progress in both my books though. I read I read some of Feast of Sparks earlier. I read like 40 or 50 pages, so I have 40 pages left of this. Almost done. And I've also been listening to The Turn of the Key. I am now 41% of the way through that one, so I have about 7 hours left. Also, the new episode of Shark Tank was on last night. I actually watched it last night. I didn't save it for this morning like I usually do. If you guys didn't see this episode, you should watch it. It was really heartwarming. I always think the show was like really heartwarming and inspiring and stuff. This one woman, her story, like everyone in the room was crying. Like it was so good. I was so happy for her. So yeah, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do this afternoon. I did not anticipate having free time today. I guess I should use the time to finish my online class. You guys know I teach in the morning, and they've recently changed their requirements for the teaching program because a new law was passed in China. And so it used to be like bachelor's degree encouraged and like certificates encouraged, but none of that was required. Thankfully, I have a bachelor's degree because that's now becoming a requirement. And now they also want you to have an official like TESOL certificate if you didn't major in education, which I did not. I majored in creative writing. And so I've been taking this online certification course to get my TESOL license so I can keep my job. And I'm almost done. I'm like halfway done with the course. It's been really easy. I think if you majored in English, or if you have a decent grasp of the English language, like I'm not even really studying it, I'm just taking the tests and I'm passing everything just because I already know most things about the English language. And I need to have that done by my birthday, actually November 30th. So honestly, if I just sat here for like 2 hours, I could probably finish the rest of that course. So I might buckle down and get that done today. Hopefully finish these books. Not finish Turn of the Key, but I want to finish Feast of Sparks for sure. And I was packing up my bag, like I said, I was gonna bring a new book to start. Going to start The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. So hopefully we can get to that one as well today. Okay, I am now 70% of the way through my course. I just finished module 5, 6, and 7, which means I just have 8, 9, and 10 left. So I think I'll save those for another time because my head hurts and I don't want to do this right now. Okay, another change of plans. One of my friends had a migraine this morning, so he took the day off of work, and I'm gonna head over to his place and we're gonna watch some scary movies. I don't know if I'm gonna get much more reading done tonight. I might listen to my audiobook on the drive there because it is a bit of a drive. He's downtown. But maybe we'll finish Feast of Sparks before bed tonight, but we'll see. Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I am just going to grab a cup of coffee. I think it's about 10:30. I had another super productive morning today. I got up and I did my teaching. I revised chapter 8 of my book. I got my workout in, and I finished, finally, Feast of Sparks. So we'll talk more about the book when we get home, but I gave it a 1 star. I hated it, so I'm excited to talk about it. But yeah, I've got nannying this afternoon unless she cancels on me in the last minute again, but I only got like 5 or maybe 6 hours of sleep last night, so I'm thinking a nap is going to be in order today. Okay, my beautiful, wonderful, wholesome book friends, let's talk about this book. And by talk about it, I'm urging all of you not to read it because I want to protect you. I don't know how, like, I don't even know how to talk about this book because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who does want to read it, because whenever I say like don't read this book, do whatever the heck you want. My opinion really should not hold that much weight for anyone. But yeah, I have got so many issues with this book, and I think if you've also read this book, you'll definitely know that the ending, biggest problem obviously, but that's like not my only issue with the book. I feel like if the ending was like the only bad thing about this, not that I would have forgiven it, but I wouldn't like hate this book as actively as I do at this moment. So this is the sequel to Lesson in Thorns, which I genuinely really liked. 4 out of 5 stars, I think is what I gave it. But I had issues with that first book, and I feel like this second book is literally just everything that was wrong with the first book multiplied. Like all of the things that I liked about the first book are gone, and it's just the bad that's left over. There's no plot in this one. It's very repetitive of the first book. It's very slow. It's very boring. It took me forever to get through, as you guys have seen, and I read the first one in like a day. I feel like it was going for shock factor. I felt like it was like cheap tricks, and it wasn't even like a surprising plot twist or something. I saw it coming like 200 pages in, and then I was just dreading the ending, and I was so uncomfortable reading things that were happening because I knew what she was going to reveal later. I was like, you're not that sneaky. We already know, and this just makes this really uncomfortable to read. And it also just feels like overdone. Like this has been done before. It's not that shocking. Like it's been done in other books, and I didn't like it in other books either. I'm trying to be vague because I don't want to spoil you, but I just want to have a discussion about this book. I'm trying not to be mean also. Like I hated it, but also like Like I said about the first book, she's a good writer. I really enjoyed the writing style. She clearly has talent there, so maybe some of her other books are better, but plot-wise for this one, hated it. Characters' decisions in here, hated them. The cheese factor and cliche factor, hated it. The ending and the cheap tricks, and I feel like it dwelled on things that were not at all interesting to me. Like maybe other people found those elements more interesting, but when they were like talking about the ritual they were gonna do in this book and all of the research and stuff they were doing for it, I skimmed at least 100 pages of this book. I skipped just like various pages because I could not care less and it was so boring to me. So yeah, 1 out of 5 stars. This video's off to a great start. Honestly, I'm just so happy I'm done with this and I'm never going to think about this book again except for my wrap up, but then that'll be the last time. My hair looks like so poofy today. I'm trying to stop using so much heat on it, but when I don't, it just does this. On a completely different note, I am still reading The Turn of the Key and I'm really enjoying this one so far. I don't think I've read any more since yesterday when we talked. I'm 41% of the way through, but now that I'm finished with Feast of Sparks, I want to pick a second book to pick up because I like to read at least 2 at all times. I have The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. I did want to start that one, but I think Ninth House is supposed to get here in the mail today. I pre-ordered it, so I should have it. And that's our book club pick for this month, so I would really like to start that one. I'm also just really excited for it, so maybe I'll go check my front porch. Maybe it's here and I just don't know. But if I end up getting that today, I want to start Ninth House. If not, I'm gonna start The Beautiful. That's my plan. But yeah, I just have like little meaningless things to do today, so I think I'm just gonna put in my audiobook and go like clean my makeup brushes, vacuum my floor, paint my toenails, things like that, and see how much of my audiobook that I can get done today before I have to leave for work. So I did indeed get Ninth House in the mail today, so I'm gonna be taking this one with me to work. I'm gonna start it. I'm really excited. I just took the dust jacket off because whenever I take books with me, I'm always worried I'm gonna like ruin the dust jacket or rip it or something. It's about 1:30, so I have like an hour before I need to leave, so I was just having some lunch and watching some YouTube videos. I did make some more progress though in Turn of the Key. The whole like smart house element of this book, like there's so much technology and you can like control it from an app and like everything's all modernized and stuff, is freaky, honestly. Yeah, I'm about 53% of the way through, so I have 5 hours left on this one. Also, because I know someone's gonna ask, because every time I wear my hair like this, people ask me about it like it's some like complicated thing. I literally just like do 2 braids and then I bobby pin them onto the top of my head, and I do this on days when I don't want to put heat in my hair because I feel like my hair looks bad if I just like leave it down, if I don't try and style it. But this I feel like turns out pretty cute and doesn't hurt my hair. Good morning everybody, happy Wednesday. I slept so well last night. I was so tired. So right now I'm just having breakfast, just some oatmeal with almond butter and apple slices in it, and I have the news going on behind me. It's muted right now obviously, but I'm just about to work on my book. I actually ended up editing more yesterday than I thought I was going to. I think it's like 2 or 3 chapters. Anyway, now I'm doing chapter 10 and I'm not gonna do my workout this morning like I usually do because I'm going to a bar class tonight. And I think other than nannying this afternoon, today is gonna be pretty chill. I didn't end up starting Ninth House yesterday, so maybe I'll start that today after I finish all of this and shower and get ready for my day. So I'm just about to head out for work now. I am about 65% of the way through The Turn of the Key, and I did start Ninth House. I read like the prologue in the first chapter and I'm bringing it with me. And honestly, that's really all I have to update you on. I like edited some videos and stuff, but honestly, I'm kind of confused as to how it's already 2 o'clock because I feel like I haven't done very much. But you know, I get paid tomorrow and I'm supposed to have Friday afternoon off, so it's a good end to the week. Good morning everyone, happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday. I just finished my teaching for the morning. I had 2 classes this morning and one of them was really bad. It was really rough. Sometimes families just get like too involved and it makes it harder, plus the lesson plan like wasn't long enough to stretch out the full time, but you have to stay for the full time, so I had to like go back and do the same thing over and over again, which obviously the kids were like annoyed with, so then they like weren't participating anymore and I was just sitting there like I don't want to be here either. It was rough. It was a struggle this morning. So yeah, now it's about 7 and I'm actually supposed to go watch the kids from about 10 to 3 today, and I usually don't go pick them up till 2. So I'm gonna be there all day and it's freezing today. It's actually already snowing outside. Yesterday was 80 degrees, but it's currently 23 and snowing. So I'm hoping the roads won't be too bad when I try to leave. Bar was so good last night. It was such a good workout. I'm like already so sore today, but it was really fun. I was really glad I went. And then I have tomorrow afternoon off. I'm not nannying tomorrow, so that'll be nice. Yeah, I don't think I've really read much since we last talked. I'm 66% of the way through the Turn of the Key. I'm really excited though because I talked about this, I think, in my life update on my second channel, how I'm still like living with my parents, but that's something I wanted to change kind of soon. We've been looking at condos and I finally narrowed down my search to like my top 6. I had so many tabs like saved on my computer, but I think we're gonna go like tour them and stuff on Saturday. It's gonna be like a long process, like don't get excited. I'm not gonna move for another couple of months, I don't think, but I'm excited at the prospect of getting my own place in the near future. Hey guys, long time no update. It is like 7:30 p.m. and I just finished The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. I was listening to the audiobook because I don't have a physical copy, and I swear I just spent the last hour of the audiobook just sitting here just like staring into space and I couldn't move. It was real good. I'm recommending it, obviously. It's not my favorite thriller, but I feel like I say this about every thriller that I've read so far this year. The ending redeemed it for me like 100%. I was expecting it to be faster because it's a thriller and I'd heard like pretty good things about it, and it's not bad, it just like is a slower moving book, but it's intriguing the whole way through, so I don't think it's slow. It's just slower paced, if that makes sense. Oh, I'm gonna be thinking about this for like days now. Honestly shook from this. There are just so many things going on at once, and it was like once I recovered from one, like oh my god, another one happened. It was so good, you guys, it was so good. So I'm really happy that I finally finished that one. I haven't read any more of Ninth House since I told you last time. I'm on page 8, so I think I'm gonna read a little bit more of this until I go to bed for the night. Then I have the afternoon off tomorrow, and as of now I don't have any teaching in the morning. Sometimes I get random messages in the middle of the night with like an invitation to take on an extra class, and I usually just take them if I get those. So unless I get a message before I go to bed asking me to take a class in the morning, I can sleep in a little bit, which means I can stay up and read for a while. But yeah, now that I finished that audiobook, I'm gonna need to pick a new one to start. I think I want to read another thriller. I'm really into the thrillers right now. But I also noticed that House of Salt and Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig is on Scribd, and I've been wanting to read this, and I knew it was a retelling of The 12 Dancing Princesses. I didn't realize it was like super scary though, and like horror, and I keep seeing people review it saying that this like actually thoroughly creeped them out. I'm like, oh, now I really want to read this. So maybe I'll start that one. I also have The Silent Patient on here, which is another thriller. I have the other Riley Sager books, so I've got a lot of things to choose from, and then I also have some stuff checked out from the library. So we'll see what I end up doing tomorrow. But today we're gonna focus on Ninth House, if I can focus on it, because I'm still thinking about the ending of that last book. Not to spoil it or anything, like I'm not gonna tell you what happened or anything, but the ending is sort of like open-ended, which I have like a love-hate relationship with, because obviously I'm like, I want to know exactly what happened. I want to know every step of what happened next, but I kind of like that it was a little open-ended. I think it worked, but it's still frustrating. Just like I thought I would, I just got the invitation to teach a class tomorrow morning, so that's fine. I got a little chunk of Ninth House read. That means I'm gonna go to bed so I can get up early to teach this class. I almost said good morning, but it's like 11 o'clock. I guess it's still technically morning, and I swear the last like 10 shots have been in this sweatshirt. It's just so cold. It's still like 20 degrees today, and so I just like keep putting the sweatshirt back on top. I promise I've been changing my clothes. So right now what I'm working on is I'm actually editing the vlog that you're watching right now, and I'm about to start revising one of the chapters of my book for the day. This morning was so productive. I actually ended up teaching 2 classes, and then I did a deep clean of my room. Like I vacuumed, I got like the all surface cleaner, and I like moved everything off every surface and wiped everything down. I dusted, I cleaned my mirror, all of that good stuff. It was very satisfying. I love cleaning. It's good for de-stressing me. So yeah, I'm gonna finish editing the couple of clips that I have left, then jump to edit at least 1 chapter of my book, and I want to get some laundry done today. I might need to go get some groceries, and I want to read some more of Ninth House, but it's basically just kind of a chill day. I am so over my skin right now. I'm not like gonna put on makeup for the sake of this video, but like every time I look at myself in the mirror, the viewfinder, I get so annoyed. I had to change my medication a couple of weeks ago, and it made me like break out. I haven't broken out like this since like high school, and it's pretty much all cleared up now. It's just like left behind marks, but I haven't had to deal with this since like high school. It's so irritating. I'm sure if you also have ever had to deal with acne, you understand, but it's really, really annoying me. Hello. It probably doesn't look like it's that much later because I've been sitting in this same spot for every update today, but it's like 6:30 right now, and I was thinking about going out tonight, but you know, I'm gonna have such a busy and like long day tomorrow. I think I just want to take it easy tonight, honestly, and save my energy for tomorrow. But book updates. I read a little bit more of Ninth House. I don't know why I like held that up, like you could tell what book this was. I made it about 40 pages into this one. I'm really enjoying it. I just have been kind of slowly making my way through it. I had like a lot of other things I wanted to get done today. But then I also started House of Salt and Sorrows. I think I was talking about that earlier in this vlog. And yeah, I made like 10 pages in this, so I literally just started it. But yeah, my plan, I have set up my TV. I think I'm gonna watch a movie, put on a face mask. I've already had one mimosa. I know it's kind of weird to have mimosas this late at night, but I was out of wine and I didn't want to drink like regular champagne. I guess I could make a margarita. I think I'm just gonna have another mimosa and sip on that with my face mask and a nice DVD, probably either a rom-com or a horror movie. Polar opposites, but we'll see which one I choose. And get myself ready to tour. I think we're going to see all 6 condos tomorrow, which I'm really, really excited about. But yeah, I figured I would end the vlog here because there's obviously no way I'm going to finish either of these books tonight. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week. I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. I'll have the playlist linked down below if you want to check out any previous week's vlogs, as well as links to literally anything else you could want. Social media, my other channel, my freelance services, everything is down below. And stay tuned for next week's vlog where I'll probably finish these 2 and we can talk about them. And if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up. It helps out my channel a lot. Maybe subscribe if you're new. If you want to stick around, I would love to have you here. And other than that, I think I'll just see you guys in my next video very, very soon. Bye.
So hit me. So hit me. So hit me. First a confession. With you, I feel a connection. With